Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, Nymeria has brokered a deal with the Stonehammers, and so it is time for a celebration and a moment's reprieve in the 4th level of the Forge of Fury.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
So it was that Oscar Stonehammer, the son of Numira Darkheart and Durgeddon the Black, did meet his Duergar relatives, Raxo and Nymeria Darkheart. So it was that a deal was brokered between the Darkhearts and the Stonehammers there in the same council room that Numira and Durgeddon's illicit love blossomed, that granted Durgeddon's family free passage and the Darkhearts sole rights to Durgeddon's Forge of Fury. And so it was that the Stonehammers did have their first relaxed moment in the great hall of the Forge of Fury, lay down bedding, and make camp before taking on the task Nymeria set before them to purge the undead from the northern rooms. And now let us peek into the adventure itself, as everyone breathes a sigh of relief many days in the making, and sets to make a meal with the Duergar forgers. Scrounging through her back for something to add to the meal, Eldeth suddenly recalls the Gricks, so recently slaughtered, and says,
"That was really unfortunate. I wish they had been more peaceful."
Melusine is hungry. Oh. You hear her stomach growl loudly.
Growl.
Meow.
I wonder if we're related to the undead we're about to go see. That'd be fun.
Probably not fun.
Yeah, then they'd be our friends because they're family. And then we can all stroll through the cave together and nobody will get hurt and it will be fantastic and tranquil.
I don't get how your mind works. No idea.
I don't think I do sometimes either.
What you making for dinner?
I'm definitely not making it. Because that would probably be rocks and dirt.
But there is something that I've just hinted at that you could make for dinner.
Troglodyte stew.
Grick food.
No?
Troglodyte. Those things are like horribly stinky.
What? Food's food.
Troglodyte? It's like cannibalistic.
Why?
Because they're sentient beings that think and talk and whatnot.
That's not cannibalistic.
I think it's pretty cannibalistic. Oh, Marie Claire already mentioned it.
Gricks.
That's the one.
No.
Is that what you meant to say?
No, but yeah, I'm going to say yes.
The Grick-tastic casserole that I'm about to make.
I think I'll stick to my dirt. You'll find some worms.
It's not basically what we're eating.
That's a good point.
Just have some Grick casserole with us. I'll help you make it, Melusine.
Excellent. I'm going to go and find a Grick to cut up and make into a casserole.
Sure. What part of the Grick do you do? Do you cut?
Always the haunch.
Where's
Always.
the haunch on a big worm? Like snake-like thing.
I try my best.
Cut out one of the tentacly mouth pieces and mash
that's basically tongue.
It's tongue, or it could be like calamari.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, you're
Well,
not
I'm gonna try it 2 ways. I'm gonna try like finding a haunch area and then making it into like a casserole with some rations or whatever, and then I'm gonna try cutting out the tongues or whatever of the Gricks, and then I'm gonna roast them on a stick.
Okay.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Make a survival check. I hear that Fogrim is helping, so
I'm
you can
helping.
have advantage on the check.
Yeah.
Are we still with all of the Duergar?
Yes, they are all there as well. They are making dinner as well.
Can I go try and chat with some of them?
Absolutely. Let's see what happens with dinner first.
A solid 15.
That is really respectable, actually. You make some great Grick steaks.
Ooh.
The tongue does not turn out to be at all, that needs to be chucked out. But everything else is perfectly fine. All of the other bits and pieces that you cut from the Gricks turn into lovely meals that you share with the Duergars, who commend you on the fresh meat. Raxo says, yeah, we ain't never had any fresh meat in some time. Why am I always Australian?
Crikey, mate. It's been a while since there's
Cook
been
it on a
fresh.
body, yeah?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get down under in the Forge of Fury.
Isn't Raxo a girl as well?
Raxo's a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
She has a hoarse voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And looks just like
Like
me.
you, yeah.
Doesn't sound just like you.
Could you describe your character at some point for Robin?
It's just a combination of actual Aaron and Thorin Oakenshield.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's yeah.
It's just you, basically.
With that, the meal is served, which loosens the tongues of many a Duergar. So if you wish to chat and converse and you have questions for them, ask away. There are several to speak to. There is Raxo and Nymira, Changar, Drubli, Joe, and Blurf. Oh, and Orndog.
Which one was my friend? Blurf was my friend that I liked.
Yeah, Blurf and Orndog. I think were the
Orndog.
two you chatted with.
Orndog.
I think it was Blurf that we got on with.
I thought
No,
it was
Blurf was like
Horndog.
the
Guard type
guard,
guy, yeah.
and Orndog was the one that wanted to get you with
Yeah,
you.
the H is silent on Horndog.
No,
Orndog didn't want
Teskar.
to get with me.
Yeah, Orndog wants to go with
Teskar.
Teskar.
That's what's happening right now. Orndog and Tessakar.
I want to go talk to Blurf.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I was wondering about something.
Okay.
So I have like lots of cool weapons.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
They're hot. Can I
Thanks.
touch them?
Just yeah, you could touch Des and Troy. They're my favorites.
That's the best titles. You named your weapons.
I
I
know.
never thought of that.
You gotta name them.
I'm always busy throwing them at people, and then I'm like, oh, I don't have that weapon anymore.
Like I don't name my bolts because that'd be dumb. But
Bolts.
for my crossbow.
Fuck off. You don't shoot crossbow.
Yeah, I do,
You
man.
you probably don't even know how to use a crossbow.
Okay, we're gonna
Right.
settle this right now.
Okay, what's that part?
What?
What's that part?
The bow part.
See, you don't know anything. There isn't even a part on that called the bow part.
Okay, I don't even know the names. I know how it works. I know how to shoot it.
Yeah, the pointy end goes in the other man. You don't throw the cross. Do you hit him with the crossbow?
No.
Oh, okay.
Only in extreme circumstances.
And that conversation goes on for a while.
I was actually going to ask about
Sure.
the forge.
Relevant
Can
question?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
go
have
ahead.
Yeah, anyways, you know how we get off
Yeah.
topic. So I was wondering about that forge so I could maybe like spiff up some of my like awesome weapons.
He doesn't say anything in all manner of politeness. Betwixt yourself and Blurf ends immediately, and he looks at you and he's like, I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
The forge isn't yours.
No, I was going to ask if someone could take them and fix them up for me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, rates are good.
What would it cost me?
Lots.
What's the family
I
like
don't know.
discount?
What are you trying to do? I guess. I don't know.
Well, like my war pick's a little dented here and there.
Yeah, there's a horrible nick off the tip of it, eh?
I know, right?
Yeah, you can't fix that. That's just have to work around it.
Well, it makes me sad.
I understand.
That's Desdemona. I love her. Okay, that can be the enough of that conversation.
So if you're looking to have like magical properties applied to your weapons or whatnot, not really.
No,
something
I'm
they
just
could
trying to
do.
find out more about the forge, honestly.
Yeah, they don't really want to. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
open up about the
Okay.
forge because Nymira said that no talk about the forge, and that you all said you wouldn't. So,
I know, I just thought he was cool and was my friend, but whatever.
but I am your friend. Okay, so this part of the crossbow is called the stock. That's what I was pointing at before.
Tanks.
Yeah. No, there's no tanks. Fade to black as he tries to teach you crossbow he tries to teach you crossbow proficiency.
And that's exactly what's happening. I love it.
Eldith goes and sits down and eats her food beside Joe.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. What do you do?
Eat dinner.
Is that your job? That's pretty impressive. I wish my job was eating food.
Oh, you mean like I'm a guard? I just kind of do what Nymera tells me to do. Oftentimes I wash up. That's what I do.
Oh. So what do you guard?
The forge.
Why does it have to be guarded?
So people don't come in and try to steal it, or troglodytes don't come in and try to attack us, or black dragons don't come in without alarms being raised.
Has that happened?
Totes.
Wow. You must be really strong.
I get around.
Oh.
You're hitting on Joe.
Yeah.
He's not getting it, obviously.
Can I persuade him?
To what?
I'm just going to kind of touch his arm and persuade him to show my promiscuousness.
Who are you?
She's a cloistered dwarf who hasn't gotten any in a long time. It's very clear.
And
She's played that up from the whole
I know.
time.
I mean, she almost got with an orc.
But what I'm going to say is Melusine is sitting across from Eldeth and says that out loud.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, wait. Can I have my mandolin back?
Yeah, everybody got all their stuff.
I'm gonna start playing a romantic love song.
Okay.
Just like strumming. I'm not actually gonna sing because it'll be too obvious, but it'll be the get with you music, and I'm gonna give her inspiration.
A bardic inspiration. You're gonna give her bardic sexpiration?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're such a good wingman.
I am
so good.
That is only applicable until your next short rest. So no short rests.
Only long rests.
No. No.
I don't need rest.
Joe says, huh.
That's all he says.
He stroked Joe's forearm, and Joe says, huh. That's what you got there.
What do you guys do for fun around here?
Oh, yeah, well, we usually forge and eat, because eating is good.
Yeah, I agree.
This Grick steak is delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever came up with that,
Yeah, they're pretty smart.
I'm kind of turned on by it.
Yeah, it was me.
Good eat.
It was Eldeth.
You're a good cook.
Thanks.
You're a good provider. What is this seasoning?
Salt.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of salt and a little bit of love.
How do you put love in food?
It's the way you cook it with it and the way you use your hands.
Okay, well, I think at this point he got the message.
Okay.
So if Eldith wants to slip off to a side room.
Yeah, I think, okay, so from Elda's perspective, she does not like to kill things. She is a peace and love kind of person. So
Yes.
she's tried to do the peace route. Now she kind of has to give in to the love route.
You're
the
a
peace
lover,
isn't
not a
working
fighter.
out.
It's fine.
All right. Joe goes and packs up his bedroll. Says, I know a place if you want to bed down.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Eldeth.
Make safe choices. No, it actually turns into the song. It's like, make safe choices.
I mean, I have to honor and acknowledge the player who's not here. So before you can slip off, the person's like, hey, no, you can't. That's my sister. Tessakar sees this happen, can't stop it because it's already happened. And Tessakar gets roaring drunk and tries to tell everyone about Lucille as loud as possible and inappropriately as possible. She works in a jail, but I'm the prisoner of my own heart. I only met her twice, but I love her. Tessakar's drunk.
Am I hearing all this bullshit?
Well, of course. I mean, you were talking to Blurf for a while, but Horn Dog's just literally try like, oh yeah, huh, nice, yeah. the ex, the other person you like. I'm here. So you know. What's Oscar up to?
I'm hanging out with Nymira, watching, just kind of like looking out at everyone and everything, watching.
You know that like aunt that does that job that you don't really know what they do, and nobody else in the family really gets that person, and you have a conversation with them, but it's only like 3 to 5 minutes long, and it's awkward, and then you try to get it, you're like, why did I initiate this conversation? Oh, because they're family. Oh, right, but nobody talks to this person. That's Nymira.
Oh, no.
Is that your
It's like-
aunt?
It's like 3 of my aunts you just described.
Everybody has that aunt.
Yeah.
You have that aunt.
Yeah, I feel like for my nieces and nephews, I'm going to be that uncle.
No, I'm that aunt. I'm already that aunt for our nieces and nephews.
So that's what talking to Nymira is like.
Do we
What-
flesh it out?
let's have a brief moment of that conversation.
Auntie Nye, what is it that you do exactly?
Well, it's rather complicated. I lead these. Sorry.
She's British now.
Yeah, I know.
The British part of Brooklyn.
It's rather complicated. What I do is disposal largely. Go and we find the ingots that we need to forge in the fury of Duergar's workshop. I broker deals and arrangements with other interested parties to make it happen.
I see.
Do you? I don't feel like you do.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah.
So what's so magical about this 4G thing that we can't see? I have no intention of doing anything with it. I just want to know what it's all about.
It's magic.
How very descriptive. Are you able to elaborate on such magicalness?
Well, I mean, I could elaborate, but I don't know if you'd understand it, so what would be the point?
Just to make conversation go by, as
Sure.
opposed to watching the rocks erode in front
This
of
Greek
us.
steak is real good. What's it made with? What's the seasoning?
According to my...
Salt.
Just eavesdropping on everybody's conversation.
From the peanut
Just sitting
gallery,
here playing my mandolin.
you can tell it was salt.
So, that Eldith of yours is a real horn dog, eh?
Apparently.
Orn Dog's like, did you say my name?
No.
To be honest with you, I didn't see that one coming. I don't really think any of us did.
There's a joke there, but I don't give two shits to care to make it.
As long as she's okay. That's all I care about.
That's nice.
And scene.
No.
I'm gonna see one more.
So, where was you raised?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
West
a memorable place,
Philadelphia.
eh?
That's where I spent most of my days.
Chilling out, Max and all.
Oh, were you playground?
Sorry.
The Lower East Side.
Never heard of it. And what do you do?
I travel with my family.
Yeah, but what do you do?
What don't I do?
Well, this is a strange world we live in where people have professions, and there's only like 12 of them. And those professions have sub-professions, specializations, and whatnot. So what is you? What do you do?
Nothing really. Okay.
Watch as Allison points with her pencil
As to
at the
where?
class on Aaron's character sheet.
Well, I'm a bounty hunter.
Oh, yeah. You're on the hunt for some bounties, Ozia?
Yes. Sometimes for booty, but mostly for bounty.
Well, it is the quicker picker-upper.
Not where I thought you were going to go. That was good.
Well, bounty, yeah. That's the theme.
I like how Aaron started to laugh, and then he's like, no, I cannot laugh into this.
No.
Turn my head away.
I have to. Well, because if I laugh, then it doesn't sound good.
If you laugh, it shows you're human.
Oh, Aaron doesn't think his laugh sounds good? Is that what that is?
No, I just don't like laughing into the microphone.
Why?
'Cause
Oh.
then it peaks the levels, and then
No, it doesn't. It's perfectly fun to laugh into
and
the
it makes
microphone.
it so much funnier to listen.
After
It
2
is,
years,
yeah.
it's better. When people laugh, I laugh as well, and the people who listen laugh because
That's one
they're
thing.
joining in the conversation. That's where the conversation ends.
thank you.
The night passes far too quickly. And I would say it is a new day, but you have no idea. You're deep down underground. There are no windows, no lights. You're dwarves, and you have been raised on the surface your entire lives. So it's hard for you to get into the mindset of dwarves that are constantly sequestered and tucked away and protected by walls of stone all around you. That while genetically and familially you're used to the stone and it doesn't bother you and you don't feel like you're trapped because you're dwarves and you can work in stone and cut your way through and you can look and see the cracks in walls and whatnot to find a new doorway to create something new. You're still not used to not seeing the sun, especially for as long as you've gone now. But it is time to awaken. The Duergar have slept through the night and they have awakened themselves, and the forge has been going on nonstop. It never has stopped going.
I lose that because we had a rest.
Yeah, but I mean, didn't you use it? You didn't use the bardic inspiration?
I never had to roll.
You totes.
Oh, you didn't want to make an acrobatics check?
Yeah, you totes used it.
You're
At least
right,
a dexterity one.
Yeah, you do.
Make some sort of constitution saving throw?
You totes used it.
No, it's totally acrobatics. Would you like to make an acrobatics check with your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go for it. And for those at home, the roll was made.
What am I?
Whatever successes happened, there's no difficulty on this sort of thing. That's up for Paige to imagine in her own mind, because this isn't that kind of show.
It kind of is, isn't it?
No, we joke about it.
It's an innuendo. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
we
right.
won't
It's always
go-
innuendo.
We'll go up to it, and then we'll close a velvet drape on the scene.
Fair enough.
This podcast doesn't work blue.
We'll swear and be dirty, but
Fade to black.
it's always in the context of love
Yes.
and graphical
Which was
damage. Exactly. Or something they're akin to. The door to the northeast lies before you. You have put away your bedrolls. You have gathered up your supplies. You have had the remains of the Grick dinner as a stew for breakfast made for you by Blurf. It's not good. There's something missing that it didn't have in it, that if it just had that one ingredient, it probably would have been a great stew.
Love.
Salt.
Yeah, probably. And we move forward. Who is in the lead and what are you doing?
Eldith will be in the lead because she's got a lot of energy.
I was going to say, you got a spring in your step.
Yeah. She's bouncing.
Perfect.
I'll be behind all this.
Now, a key thing to note, Tessakar does not come with you. Tessakar has had a vision over the course of the night and has seated himself before the door of the undead room that leads to the falling place of Duergar the Black, and has entered into a state of prayer and will not leave.
Are you sure he's not just hungover?
Right. I mean, it's hard to tell given just how good Tessakar is at deception checks and how high Tessakar's base charisma is. But Tessakar is currently praying, so you would hope. But
Pogram's very suspicious that he's just hungover
yes.
because he's not very happy with him. But we'll move on either way.
Let's see if you are genuinely suspicious. What is your insight, your insight check total?
11. But the passive insight?
Passive insight is 11?
Yeah.
He destroys it with a natural 20 on his deception check or persuasion check, whatever it was. It's up to him.
Fine, he's praying.
Yeah, you kind of maybe, but that prayer seems genuine.
Okay.
With Divine Sense, does it have to be used in combat because it's technically an action?
No.
Or so like when we go past the first door, could I technically use Divine Sense so as we walk through the cavern, I can sense any undead?
Well, it's only available to you for one action. I don't think. How long does it stay up
Until your
for?
next turn.
Yeah, so it's only one action, like 6 seconds is how long it lasts.
I have 5 of them I could technically do.
Exactly, but that knocks out your like other things that you can be doing with them, right?
What do you mean?
Doesn't it cost something? Because you can only do it 5 times. So when you use Divine Sense,
It sounds like it's that Divine Sense is its own spending.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
There's Undead Beyond
Yeah, Celestial Fiend or Undead within
Yes.
60 feet of you.
that have no like barriers and walls and whatnot between you and them.
Yeah, that is not behind total cover.
Undead ahead, even without casting it.
Thanks.
I just wondered like if it was too dark or if it was foggy or...
And we'll just break into the Thriller dance.
I wanted to know
Fair.
the mechanics of it.
Yes. If it's foggy, it's too dark, you can't see, that's technically full cover, but you have dwarves and you have dark vision, so you're fine. So let's move forward because the door opens into a large chamber with a dark pool in the center. Bits of smashed furniture and other debris are scattered about the floor. Hallways lead off to the east and west, so to the left and the right. A weird moaning fills the area, slowly becoming recognizable as dwarvish curses. No, it is not Eldith. The echoes of Eldith's passion. Eldith's passion through the night before. You Namnarod, you. No.
Whoa.
You talk dirty.
Yeah, that was dirty.
Oh,
I did. So it was my echo.
Dingleheimen. No, not that sort of moaning.
Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Amen, sister.
What is clear, though, is that the sound rises to angry shouting and grows closer. And then a translucent form of an armored dwarf walks right through a wall at you. And I'm not shitting you, but it looks spitting image of Melusine.
Oh, hey.
Is that what the ghost says? Oh, hey.
No, that's me. I'm like, hey, that's me.
Oh my God. Who's your thing again?
Please roll initiative.
Are you Numic the Unlucky?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
yours.
Numic.
Yeah, okay.
Good old Numic.
Fuck off.
Oh, man.
That was a good roll,
No,
I have to
it's
say.
just really loud. Sorry.
All right. How did we do?
Very poorly. 1.
Really?
Will you add
Well,
something
except
to
so
it?
4.
Okay.
10.
Foggy got 18.
6.
Oh,
Just saving the best for last.
that's right.
I'll clean up. I do really well against undead.
Oh, do we not get Jot because we don't have Tessakar? Is Jot?
Jot's around, but
Okay.
really only listens to Tessakar.
He's just riding Priscilla.
Okay.
Whoa, a ghost. Jot flees. And
Damn it.
the ghost, having walked through the wall, says in a hollow, ethereal voice that sounds a great deal like Melusine's, says, "Leave! I hate you all! Die!"
It's not me, guys.
Well, this one's translucent. It's not dressed like you at all either. This one's wearing armor and carrying a big axe, and it brings the ghostly axe down upon Melusine's shoulder.
Ouch.
Is it a dude version of Melusine or is it fully, like, full-on Melusine looking?
What gender does it identify as?
Yeah. Ghosts have genders.
I mean, it could be non-binary.
This ghost, it's see-through, and it's hard to tell. You're pretty sure it's female.
Okay. Thank you.
So does she hit me?
Strikes you with its axe with a 20 to hit.
That will hit me.
And as a result, you take 17 necrotic damage
Ouch.
as its touch withers your shoulder. And that was the surprise round. The ghost gets to go again,
Rude.
which it will then glares at Melusine. And please make a charisma saving throw, Melusine.
All right.
Oh.
It kind of was on the thing, but it was a 1. It was like,
You're saying it was cocked.
it was, but it's okay. I'll take it.
Okay, cool. The ghost disappears.
Boo.
Is that what the ghost says? Boo.
That was the ghost's turn. It is now Fogrim's turn.
But it's gone?
Ghost is gone.
Okay.
The thrill is gone.
Yeah. Long live BB King, even though or rest in peace, I should say. I don't know what to do because there's no ghost around because I was going to attack it, but like it's not there anymore.
Right.
Yeah. I don't have any Healy things for.
Okay, so come on. What does Fogrim do?
I'm just fucking confused as shit.
Okay, cool. So Fogrim spends his action going,
The fuck?
yes, exactly. Perfect. Thank you. Well done. I'd give you a gem. You have a ton.
I was gonna use some, but I don't have anything to attack right now.
Okay. So following Fogrim, it is now Melicine's turn.
It doesn't say this requires sight, but I can play my mandolin and it'll do psychic damage potentially.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Okay.
Yeah? Okay. So
Sure. Melusine grabs her lute.
Mandolin?
Her mandolin, yes.
flips it in place.
Flips it to one hand and smashes Eldeth in the face with it.
Oh, no. I didn't want to do that.
Oh, but misses.
Ow. Oh, wait, you missed. Never mind.
Yeah, actually, I think you might have still said ow because you're so shocked and surprised by it. Smashing Eldeth in the face or attempting to with the lute.
Can I say something?
What would Melusine like to say?
I would like to say, take that, ghost.
That's delightful, but Melusine says nothing.
No, but that's like what I think I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, but you're
assuming,
not. But you don't get.
Yeah.
Actually, Melusine's like, that's not what I wanted my body to do.
Well, I assume I tried to say that as I was like taking out the lute or the mandolin.
No, I think something else is going on here, like possession, maybe.
Possessed Fossheim.
What in the actual fuck? It's
I
foggy.
can just wait until I start vomiting.
Oh fuck!
And like pea green soup.
Turns her head backwards.
No, thank you.
So that is what happened. It is now Oscar's turn.
I guess I go and try and subdue Melusine.
Sure.
Somehow.
Why do you want to subdue Melusine?
Because I just saw her take a swing with the mandolin at Eldeth.
True. And miss. So
Miss. I'm going to try and disarm Melusine
okay.
of her.
Just cut her arm right off.
I mean, if you want to play it that way, I'm down.
It's not Star Wars, guys.
Really hard to
Everyone
play
keep their
mandolin
limbs.
with one arm.
I'm going to try and remove her mandolin.
Arm? Okay. All right, knock the mandolin from her outstretched hand. Absolutely. That you don't even need to make a roll. You're done. Yeah, that's good. Good.
Sweet.
Some podcasting right there. It goes clang, 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 as it lands harsh on the ground.
No.
It is now Eldeth's turn.
During our rest, did I by chance have the opportunity to change a spell?
Look, you tell me. How busy were you?
I think it went a lot faster than she had anticipated, and so she had some time to kill.
Had lots of time to kill. You can give me a white gem and add this to the story. Please interrupt the storyteller quickly.
That's not what happened. It's back to the drunk guy.
Drunk Muppet, remember?
Yeah.
You're like Cookie Monster.
You're Cookie Monster.
Oh, God. That's not what happened.
Do tell.
When the elders got it on, it didn't get on very long. And so she got bored.
I already faded this to black.
Yeah, but I unfaded it. I put the lights back on because I like it with the
because
lights.
They finished early?
Yeah, a little quick to the trigger.
And what did she do with all this extra free time?
Well, sensing because she's a paladin. Sorry, too much liquor.
You're a Muppet.
So,
Too much cookies, maybe. You're about to lose them.
being a paladin and sensing the undead and knowing the undead, she changed her spells.
Now, I had said be brief.
Sorry.
So Eldeth, with her revised list of spells, has gone over what she can do, and on her turn chooses to do what?
Protection from evil and good.
Okay. On who?
On Melusine.
That is awesome.
Drunken Cookie Monster is now my
It's
favorite.
the best.
Oh, it makes me so hot when I do that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Good Good to know.
Like, is this a different sort of word hot than what I assumed it to be?
I think so.
Aaron's gonna be like, so
Like
you want
hot
to
and
talk
bothered?
like you want
it just
to
takes a
talk
lot
like
to
drunken
channel.
Oh, not that you're like really Randy now.
No.
That's the name of the Muppet, no doubt.
Randy the Cookie Monster.
Hot Randy.
Randy is not that. Well, he might think he is.
Protection from good and evil. Do you know what it does?
Yes.
Protects you from good and evil.
Would you like me to read it?
Right.
I wish I was a higher level, then I could have done dispel evil and good, but I'm not that high yet.
Okay, cool. So what you've done is it's not going to push the ghost out. It's just if Melusine gets to make a save again, then she has an advantage on that save.
Yes.
Good
So I was
job.
assuming that was really the only way other than attacking and killing her.
There's dispel good and evil. I don't know if you have that
No.
yet.
It's a level
Higher
5.
up. It's like
Yeah.
a level 15
I'm really
paladin
far
thing
from
to do.
that.
Yeah. So no, not happening because you're a paladin. If you were a cleric, you probably have access to a bit more options. Now, we go back again to the top of the round where it is Fogram's turn. Oh, sorry. When you cast protection from good and evil, what do you say?
Ilmater, I call upon the Holy Spirit to protect this individual from evil and good.
It protects against good, too.
Yeah.
Well, because it's not really good and evil. It protects against undead
Yeah.
and it's all those sorts of things.
Yeah.
So there is a shimmering of red energy that flows into Melusine, and her corporeal form is suntanned momentarily, but recedes. And Fogram, it's your turn.
Foggy doesn't like things that he can't just bash with weapons. So he's a little of his element, but can we say that he has salt on him? Like he has some salt in his pack somewhere on his
No,
Why?
because it's all gone.
because I used it for the gricks.
It's in the stew.
Why is all the salt gone?
Such a nice lead in on that too.
Oops.
Do we have any other seasonings?
Do we have any garlic?
Thank you.
I believe you traded most of those other ones to that Eye of Grumsh up above.
What happened to yes and? Just want to do something.
I know.
We dug ourselves this grave.
Yeah, you keep asking after things you've already used up.
No, I have salt.
Oh, you have.
I have salt. I found it.
Interrupt the story, please.
Hello?
That is the.
I haven't interrupted before, so this is my person. I'm trying not to be Eldeth, but this is all I have.
That's fine.
Okay. Excuse me.
Again. All right. So quickly.
Well, you're not doing a good job. Like, you're
Do
missing,
better.
yeah, like you're missing lots of things that are important.
What was so important that I missed this time?
Foggy had like a whole like little sack left of like salt.
Why didn't he put it in the stew and share it?
Well, that's why I was so bland at breakfast. He forgot. It happens. Jeez.
He had a bag of salt.
Yeah.
May I continue the story then?
The details are important. God.
I guess
okay.
it is. All right.
So he like used it, like he covered one of the bolts for his crossbow and like licked it and stuck it in the salt. And it's gonna.
And then he drank the tequila.
That's later.
I like
That's
tequila.
later. You're not good at this.
Whoa.
Well, sorry.
And
And he's going to gently stab his his cousin with the bolt. he read it in a book. He said,
You're doing what now?
seems like a really salty thing to do. All right.
yeah.
By all means.
I can't believe you forgot.
It was very clear that Fogram did not understand how possession worked or ghosts acted. And so please make a attack roll against Melusine, who is defending against this, not wishing to... Oh, and you're stabbing her with a crossbow bolt?
Yeah,
So have disadvantage on that attack, because that's not how they're made.
that's
to
fine.
be
I
done.
don't want to do that much damage. I just want to get salt in her.
Yes, so roll it up.
Can we double disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Is that a
Oh,
thing?
yeah, sorry.
What?
Can we do double disadvantage?
What do you want double disadvantage for?
So Eldith can see what's about to happen and that she can tell that Foggy doesn't understand. And so she doesn't want Melusine to get hurt.
Eldith doesn't have to do it because Eldith sees how bad Fogram is at doing this in the first place.
Okay.
You can only have one disadvantage. So
Okay.
don't worry about it. Roll it up.
Part of me's wondering if I should use blue, but I think it's better for the story if I don't use a blue gem, so I won't. Oh, damn it. Okay.
You succeeded, did you?
No, well, that's my good one. It's my bad one. 18.
That is enough to hit
okay.
Melusine. So you stab Melusine and do 1d2 damage with a bolt.
Yeah.
Roll a d4. Take the lower half.
So 3, so
2.
yeah.
So 2 points of damage to Melusine.
Mm-hmm.
The bolt is left inside Melusine.
Ow.
What would you like? Anything else you'd like to do, Fogram?
I'm just waiting for like the ghost to leave, so I'm just staring. I'm like, why nothing happening?
Foggy, what did you do?
Salt makes ghosts leave. They don't like it. They're bland.
That was on a kids' TV show.
What the hell's a TV show?
That was on a kids' reenactment.
Maybe a play? A puppet show? I like that puppet show.
And so the ghost was scared away, and thus the stew was saved that day.
Yay!
It's something totally Stubert said all the time.
Yeah, geez, don't you know anything about anything? I thought you were a paladin. Jeez.
And I know that stabbing someone with
Foggy's
salt won't
voice
get
has
rid
changed.
of the ghost.
All right. It's Melusine's turn.
Fogum
okay.
is way out of his element.
Pulls out her long sword.
Yeah.
Mandolin's on the ground.
Yeah.
She looks at the longsword disgustedly. Like, it's the grossest. Who would be so, this is terrible, and throws the longsword at Fogrim.
What? Pointy end?
Well, we'll see if I'm successful.
You can't really complain. You stabbed Melusine with the
Can I
point.
use a reaction?
Her.
Yes, what would you like to use your reaction to do?
My fighting style, which I don't. We did this last time.
It's kung fu.
It's not written down what fighting style it is.
It's defensive or something.
Capoeira.
Krav
Ooh.
Maga.
When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Sure. Melusine has disadvantage to throw her longsword at Fogrim.
11.
Total?
Yes.
With all your skills and bonuses and abilities and whatnot?
Yes.
Then it does not hit. It misses. Flings off down the east passageway and lands with a clatter and a clang a goodly distance away.
Ooh.
That was Melusine's turn. And then Melusine uses her bonus action to try to find a hand axe. Oh, actually, yeah. Melusine then takes her move to try to take one of Fogrim's hand axes off his belt.
Ooh, it is on.
Of course, that's not going to happen at this point. Just closes with Fogrim. So we have left Melusine and we move on to Oscar, followed by Eldeth.
I'm going to attempt to pin Melusine to the wall and kind of hold her there with the immovable rod.
Okay, make a athletics check with advantage, but it is opposed. So Marie Claire, make an opposed athletics check.
20.
Yeah, nope. I don't do that.
Okay, yeah, you struggle back and forth, but I think it has to do with the fact that Melusine is grabbing the loincloth of Fogrim, that you're not able to get a good grip on Melusine or get that shoulder into the waist to get the leverage below Melusine's center of gravity to push and propel Melusine towards the wall, so you're ineffective there. Anything else you'd like to do?
I really want to try and slap the ghost out of Melusine.
Well, you can't do that physically now, so what would you like to do? Would you like to slap Melusine socially or verbally?
No.
All right, then we will move on to Eldeth.
Can I persuade the ghost to leave her?
Yes, you may use your action to make a persuasion check. What would you like to say?
Miss Ghost, we really aren't here to make any trouble. We're just adventurers that are trying to find secrets within our family. Can you please help us and leave our friend's body?
Roll it up. A pretty difficult check, but okay. You'd like to spend a blue gem to have advantage on this check.
Yes. 22.
Ooh.
So not enough to force the ghost out, but the ghost will not attack next round as a result of your words, misguided as they might be. The ghost says, "Kind of a foolish Numnarod uses a longsword,"
That one.
while trying to grab Fogrim's hand axe. A hand axe is the only thing for me.
Because it's Numic the Unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not because it's a lady.
Numic could have been a lady.
Pretty sure that was a dad. Anyways.
Or sister.
Numik was an ancestor. Numik was grandfather to Melusine. And again, this might not very well be Numik. You're making a very big jump here. But looks like Melusine loves hand axes. If not Numik, maybe Numik's wife.
Yeah.
Given maybe that's how they met.
Oh, hand axes. That'd be perfect. Why aren't they my family? Jesus. Just saying. Love hand axes.
Fogger was like, why aren't you my grandparents?
Yeah,
why aren't you in my body? All right. We're back up to the top of the order, where it is once again Fogram's turn. Fogram, what would you like to do?
Not liking this grabbing at my hand axe stuff, but I don't want to hurt Melusine. I like Melusine. But I'm torn. Foggy's very torn. I don't want to hurt Melusine.
You like
me? I like you.
This is
We're
news
best friends.
to me.
No, we're friends. We started together. Anyways, I think I'm going to take Paige out of Eldeth's book and try to, I'm not going to persuade it. I'm going to try to scare a ghost because I have that much balls. I think I can do it.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Fey presence. It might scare everybody else though.
Oh, you're using your warlock nature and your connection to Shub Naguruth to scare the ghost.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
So all the ghost needs to do is make a wisdom saving throw.
Does everyone else need to as well?
Technically it's in a 10-foot cube, so I think it's going to affect everybody. Everybody needs a wisdom.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Roll your dice.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Roll your dice is high.
What type of saving throw?
Wisdom.
I have an 18.
Oh, 24.
What?
A natural 20.
So that means I didn't scare the ghost.
Well, you definitely didn't scare the ghost who beat your DC difficulty, but I believe you have successfully scared.
I'm scared. Oscar's scared.
Surprise, surprise.
What does Oscar say or do?
Oscar freezes,
No.
drops his immovable rod, doesn't say
Clang,
anything,
clang.
and then just bolts.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.